Would you live in the 70s?
Yeah, why not?
Are you just saying that for the bit?
No, I would. I mean...
Really?
Yeah. Like, if I get to keep the knowledge I have now... Oh man, I'd be a cult leader.
Okay, that's actually a good thing to think about because, like, would you technically go back in time?
Yeah, because
you'd be like, oh, by the way, here's a schematic for a mobile phone. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I'd fucking do that. That would be really like I'd go to Konami and be like,
Kojima, make me a mobile phone.
I'll be like, bro, no one here appreciates you. And then you're gonna leave at some point and make the fucking sickest games that make no sense.
That's true.
And then I'll be like, Metal Gear. And then I'll leave and you'll be like, what?
What is boy?
And then I wonder how much I would have fucked with Metal Gear by doing that to him. And then come back to the present.
It would have been about a guy that infiltrates Shadow Moses, but he's from the 1970s.
And he goes, Metal Gear. And he just like runs out the back door.
Yeah. I love how like you just want to manipulate Metal Gear.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
what I'll do. I won't,
in the 70s, how old would he have been?
He'd be like my age now, I guess. No, actually, no. He'd be like, how old is he? He's like 50, right? Actually, hang on, let me look. Actually, probably not. He'd probably fucking be an infant.
Yeah. So he'd be just whispering to a baby. Like,
yeah.
Metal Gear.
Oh, fuck, I was right. He's 57.
Oh, shit.
So he would have been a teenager in the 70s. Or, like, yeah. He would have been a teenager. I'd be like, make video games. What's a video game? And I'll be like, Police North. And then he's like, what?
What is a police note? Because that's obviously, you know, the racial stereotype of
I love that you just do it to yourself though. Like,
what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? You do this all the time. Like,
what? I put myself in the line of fire.
Yeah. Like the movie, and then
stop it with the movie, bro.
What would you do? Okay, I would also invest in Apple and shit. You know, like.
Okay.
Yeah. Or well, hang on. It depends. How does it work? Because you can't just be like, go back to the 70s, open a bank account, put money in there.
Like there's like a lot of people think that if they take the knowledge back, it's just instantaneous. It's not because the technology might not be advanced yet.
Yeah. So
like, you can't just go like, I'm going to invent a phone.
Yeah.
And then be like, well, I can't now because...
Yeah, because you could give them the schematics and they're like, what the fuck is this resistor? Like, that doesn't exist. And you're like, you'll make it. And then they're like, no, I don't know how to make it. And it's like, that... We haven't figured out the way to make... So basically, you'd have to go back, like, with something that then they could...
You'd have to take tech back with you.
Yeah. It's like, this is how you make this. You can have this now.
Well, I don't know. Like, even if you took the tech back, they might not be able to make it. Like, they might be able to advance.
Yeah, they would reverse engineer it and be like, this is made of stuff that is really expensive at the moment because it's rare or hard to find. But it would change. Like, you'd be like, if I took an RTX, like, 3090 back and be like, yo,
well, literally, NVIDIA. Bill Gates is inventing the computer, and you just
I'd just go to the NVIDIA guys and be like, actually, you know,
you're like RTX on, and he's like, what is this? Like,
actually, no, I'd go to like fucking AMD because Intel have and like NVIDIA have enough money. I'd go to AMD and be like, yo, you guys are kind of cool. You're the underdogs.
Not for long.
And then I'll be like, check out this fucking graphics card. It was almost perfect, and they're like, oh. And then they can like. By the time
they wouldn't say anything else. They would just go, oh.
Like, and then by the time it comes out, they might have figured out, oh, that's what he meant, and then be like, bruh, and then they'd be like better than NVIDIA.
Okay.
You know?
So would you definitely pick the 70s then?
No, but that's just the thing you go because we're fucking playing the level. But like, if I was to go back, I don't know when like I would choose to go back.
To take technology with you.
Yeah.
You would do it for financial gain, yeah?
Like, so the way to get money would be, okay, I'm going to invest in Apple, but like, you don't have a bank account, right?
Yeah.
So how do you set up a bank account and then
because you'd have to establish yourself.
Yeah, and then like, because internet banking didn't exist, so it's not like you could just log in when you got back home, you know? So you'd have to like...
And then they'd be like, "Where's your identification?" And
Yeah.
you're like,
So
well,
the only way to do it was if you went back and then invested in them and just waited. Like that's the only way because you can't come forward.
Oh yeah. So you're under the mentality that you're not being able to come back.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, like I'm saying if you can't do that because I want to come back. I don't want to live in the 70s forever. You know. It'd be cool to visit and then like fuck with some people.
Okay.
And then come back. That's so funny. He's fucking. Get out of me! Oh yeah.
Probably want to be around in like the early 80s, like as in like.
I mean, that's when we were born, though.
No.
So you want to be born in like the 70s, so that by the time the 80s roll around, you're like 10.
Yeah. So I want to kind of enjoy gaming in its form that it was at the start.
Yeah.
When gaming first became a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I'd like to be able to have. I mean, I do already have appreciation for old games.
Mm.
But there's a part of me that's like, I would want to have even more to kind of have that ability of like really loving Atari. Really. Like, I mean, I like Atari. Atari's alright. But
when it's your only thing.
Well, to also have that appreciation that a lot of people have that nobody else. That's something that you can't take away from somebody. It's weird when I was watching this this poll thing that was being taken where people were talking about, do you think the future's in VR gaming? And the majority of the people said yes. And that blew me away because I remember like 5 years ago people said no.
I don't think it is either, but like at least not for my.
No, but I think no as well. But I think no in the aspect that I think the reason why we say no is because we're too old.
Yeah. The only console I ever bought brand new, like when it came out, was the Xbox because it's Halo. I was like, oh my god, the Halos, and so like that was cool. But yeah,
I guess the times were different though.
Yeah.
Like that time was different as well. Where
but
like
there were barely any games other than that. There was like, what's the game? Sudeki. That was like fucking hell shit. So like, there's never any.
Oh, that's that one with that chick on the front.
Yeah, the blue hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Put it on the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like I bet like our two viewers will be like, "What the fuck?"
You gave me that game.
Did I?
Yeah. You gave me Sudeki. I've got your copy of Sudeki.
I didn't have a copy of Sudeki.
Not anymore. You don't. You gave it me.
Did I? Nah.
Yeah, you did.
Nah.
You did.
I'm sure I didn't.
You did.
Because I only had Halo.
Nah. Well, now you do. You gave me a copy.
You're gaslighting me.
No, I'm not. I'm legitimately not.
I feel like you. That's
no, you gave me your copy of Sudeki.
It wasn't me. Shaggy. It wasn't me.
Bro, then who was it?
Fucking Kyle.
Kyle doesn't have it. Well, no, he did have an Xbox, but like.
I feel like Sudeki's the game Kyle would buy because it's kind of anime-ish.
Yeah, but he wasn't into it back then. Nah, you gave it to me.
I don't think I would have used money on Sudeki.
You did though.
Nah. Unless I got it free and was just like, here, have this. But I've never.
I remember you giving it to me and saying how terrible it was.
So, because I've never played it. I don't think I've ever played it.
Are you sure? Because you make it sound like you played it.
I don't know. I feel like I haven't played it.
Maybe you're gaslighting yourself.
Oh fuck.
That'd be a weird moment.
That would be a weird gamer moment.
Like,
Did I just steal a copy of Sudeki?
I remember you giving me a bunch of games.
It might. You know what? It might have come in like a tooth. You
did give me Dead or Alive Extreme Beat.
Yes. My friend bought that for me when he was in Melbourne. And I was like, thank you. And I learned how to play that game one-handed.
Why? Why do you only need one hand?
Why do you think?
To use the other to read the Bible with?
Yes.
I'm confused,
I was
Clem.
totally fapping.
What did you just say?
Nothing. You'll hear it in post.
What did you just say about masturbation?
Oh, I didn't use that word specifically.
You said wanking.
Nah, I did not.
You fucking did.
Nah. You listen back. I didn't say wanking. You're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, and you're putting Sudeki in my game library. The only reason it's still sitting there is because I was like, oh, it's got a sexy chick on the front cover. Maybe it might be a good DAC game review. So I kept it because I was like, oh.
Because 10 years ago you were like, I might do a thing called that game.
No, like you're fucked in the head sometimes, eh?
Nah.
Like it's fucking gaslighting me and then
You
fucking.
are gaslighting me into thinking I spent money on Sudeki.
No, you. Well, I don't know.
I've said
what you...
Sudeki more times today than I have in like my entire life. And you've done that, and that's I don't.
Is that even how it's pronounced?
I'm gonna look that up.
I don't think that's how it's
I
pronounced.
think it is.
I think it's Sudoku.
No.
Or
Nah, it's Sudeki.
Yeah, and she's like pushing her midriff out.
Yeah, and she's got a.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me that.
No, I didn't. I swear to God, I didn't. I didn't even know it was turned like this kind of game. Look at this. It's got like health bars and mana bars.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I thought, like, when I looked at it, I thought it was just a fucking, 3D platform adventure kind of game.
There you go.
Oh, you fucking.
We can do the incredible Drivy run.
Oh shit! Look at that thing.
Dude, this is the shit.
Is this like this game's equivalent of Poochie?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Would you want a headless horse? Chonker?
If you look like that, yeah.
If you look
I'd
like
totally
that.
have that. Just a ball.
Yeah.
It's like one of those exercise balls that you sit on.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got legs. Yeah, I'd totally have one of
Love
those.
it.
I'd be like, people would just freak the fuck out. They're like, what is that? I'll be like, it's none of your business.
I would love to see somebody on drugs play this game. Because I feel like there's
Yeah.
a lot going on in this
LSD
game.
would do something for you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Like, because this game, it's very hard to explain. Like, when you get up to this part,
Yeah.
you're like, what am I playing? Like,
It's very hard to explain, much like FunDogs.
yes.
Don't tell him.
no, just don't tell him. He
Hey, is that
dropped-
Sans? It's like fucking
Is that dun 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 dun?
Yeah.
Is that Sans? Yeah, he's fucking 20 years too early. Fucking Sans. If you...
Me.
Yes. If you were tasked with one job.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought you said if you were tusked, like if I had tusks.
No, not like Kevin Smith's tusk.
Yeah,
movie.
Justin Long or whatever his name is. Fucking, that was
Yeah, he's not
fucking,
even that long.
He's Justin medium.
Just an average length.
Yeah.
If you were tasked with the one job to save the world, name 3 people you would...
Save the world with.
Yeah.
So like, who's my team basically?
Yeah, who's your team?
Now what's wrong with the world that I need to like? Do I need to kill?
The world is getting slightly bigger every day.
I feel like that's
in
not
diameter.
I feel like that's not an issue. Oh, actually, yeah, gravity will fucking destroy everything.
And then the worst part is everything slightly shrinking.
So the world's getting bigger and everything's shrinking.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They're calling it the size differential parameter problem.
Yeah. George R. R. Martin. Wait, you let me finish.
Why?
Let me finish,
Okay, alright, yeah. He's never gonna finish anything.
Yeah, well, that's not where I was going, but alright. I'd also hire, fuck, what's his name? President of the United States.
Biden?
Oh no, the old one.
Trump?
Trump, yeah. Hire him. Wait,
Sure.
I get one more, right? 3?
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
3.
And I would hire,
What is this?
No, you gotta... fuck, what,
I love how you're making it seem like you have a plan.
No. No, I definitely don't have a plan, but this is what I want to do. Can I get someone who's dead?
For this thing, yeah.
Alright. Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary!
And I just sit them all in a room. I'll be like, all right, this is what's happening, and I'll tell them the problem. And I'm like,
so wait, you've got Dennis Leary, George R.R. Martin, and you've got Donald Trump.
Yeah. And I'll be like, this is the problem that we have to solve.
Yeah.
I don't have any faith in any of you to do anything. But I think it would just be funny to see you all interact with each other. And they're stuck. So they don't have a fucking choice. And yeah.
Are you just gonna slowly shrink?
I
gets
feel like
bigger?
that problem's not gonna be able to be solved. So I was like, well, at least my last however many days on Earth will be entertaining. So yeah. So I wouldn't fix the problem, but I would.
No, you're just being a cunt. Is what you're being.
Let's just put a bunch of dickheads in the same room and be
Holy
like,
shit.
Go.
That's so funny. Okay. I wasn't
yeah, that's why I was like, wait,
I
let
wasn't
me
expecting that at all.
Who's your team?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, give me a scenario.
Oh, okay. So it's not the Earth ending. Like a trial's happening, and the person, let's say Pamela Anderson's on trial for like,
Pamela Anderson.
yeah, I know, right? What a fucking cool, like, Pamela Anderson's on trial for smuggling drugs into Mexico, and you gotta choose 3 people to investigate this case. You're hired by the government to figure out, you know how, like, not when I say government, I mean like, you're appointed to be like, well, you're the prosecutor, you need to find evidence that she did do it.
Oh, so we're putting her away.
You're prosecuting her.
Oh, so we're not saving her.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta prosecute her, and so you need to investigate.
Investigate?
Yeah. Who are your 3 investigators?
Well, first of all, I don't think she would. I think she'd try to get off scot-free, so I would get...
A guy named Scott-Free?
Yeah! No, can I pick fictional characters?
You can pick one fictional character.
Oh, fuck yeah. Then I pick Scarface. I pick Al Pacino.
Yeah, Al Pacino Scarface, yeah.
Yeah, because he would have so much cocaine and drugs that we could borrow the drugs. And then we could use those drugs and plant them on her tits.
So you're not even trying to... you're just like...
No, we
framing her.
definitely want to
she did it, and you're framing her for it, though.
Yeah, we just think... Well, he's the backup.
Oh, he's the backup. Okay.
He's like, yeah, my little cockroach. Like, you know, he'll be my backup. You know?
Okay.
He's my backup in case it doesn't go... so, investigators. Nah, I'll tell you what. I'll pick 2... I'll do the same you did.
And someone who's dead. Like, yeah, you can choose someone who's dead.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln.
Yep, okay, good.
Because he would get up there and he'd do an epic speech and it would just sound so good.
It would, yeah. It'd have a lot of gravitas.
Like his voice, and everyone would just be like, I believe him. Like,
he did it. I mean, she did it.
She did it. She did it, yeah. And he
Honest Abe. He's honest.
He
would
honest.
never lie.
Honest Abe. And then, my distant cousin Scott-Free.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I would pick JFK's wife.
Jackie O.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I think we need a bit of comedy relief. And
classically known for comedy.
Well, because she does that really weird scream when her husband's brains were blown out in the car.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Yeah, so I just feel that, you know, she's gonna add something to the proceedings.
Oh my god, you are playing hard and loose, my friend.
I know. Well,
kind of
clearly
like
you've
how
read
I'm
my
feeling.
Tinder profile.
Hard and loose.
This is the second last boss, by the way.
Oh my god.
No, this is actually the last boss of the game. Sorry.
Is it?
Yeah, we've still got one more world, but this is the last boss of the game.
Alright. I love that, like, sound when you hit him. It's like from fucking Destruction Derby.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like that.
The old hit in the car.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Nice. Fucking sick.
So I think, yeah, I think there's only one more world, I think.
And there's no boss fight.
This is it. This is the final world.
Right, but how many levels in the world?
I think like 5.
Yeah, like, should we get lunch and then...
No, they're hell small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they're like... We just zoomed through 2 more while you were talking about Abraham Lincoln.
You were talking about Abraham Lincoln.